Now, I think it's pretty safe to say that the future of the Star Wars franchise seems to be quite expansive, not just with their books, novels, comics, and video games, but also let's not forget about their new Star Wars live-action TV series, as well as their animated TV shows for Disney Plus, that is really going to open up the possibilities of the future of Star Wars. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one exciting aspect of the future of Star Wars is that Kathleen Kennedy is no longer involved on a creative scale, at least for the most part. She's only going to be involved with the Leslie Headland Star Wars TV show, as well as the untitled animated TV series for Disney Plus that is going to be released in the coming years. Now, here's the thing, is that we do know that Bob Iger and Bob Chapek only want the best for the Star Wars fandom and for the Star Wars community as a whole, and that they also are looking out for Disney as a company. They really want to get Disney back on its feet to the way it was before, of course, this global crisis. So that's exactly why, Bob Iger is back helping Bob Chapek. That's one of the main reasons as to why he's back helping Chapek, showing him the ropes to becoming the proper CEO that he needs to be, while also helping him with Star Wars and Marvel. So here's the thing about Star Wars, is that we do know that they are now in a phase of damage control. There's a lot of fixing to be made, between George Lucas, Jon Favreau, and Dave Filoni, and other creatives hopping on board over at Lucasfilm to really bring this franchise in a different direction. Essentially, what they want to do is they want to evolve the franchise. They want it to be an ever-evolving Star Wars brand, where it's going to keep pretty much adjusting year by year throughout this entire decade and beyond. Now, on top of all of this, what's really intriguing, of course, is that now that both Disney and Lucasfilm are finished with The Rise of Skywalker, they are now focused on their new Star Wars trilogy of films, as well as their new Star Wars universe. It's explained that both Bob Iger and Bob Chapek are hard at work on developing a better future for the Star Wars community in order to make Star Wars as successful as it can be. However, it's described that during and after The Rise of Skywalker premiere, many interviews were given to the creators of the sequel trilogy, as well as the actors including Mark Hamill. At one point in time, Mark Hamill was questioned about The Last Jedi Backlash, to where he apologized again to Star Wars fans about how he felt about his words, where he stated that he feels he added more negativity to the Star Wars community, and for that he is sorry, and that it should have been more controlled, and he should have been more in control with himself a bit more with his viewpoints on Rian Johnson and The Last Jedi, and that it was all light criticism and that he doesn't hate The Last Jedi. Not just that, but also Mark Hamill went on to say that he feels that he was the one who added to the community disliking Rian Johnson as a director, and that he said that he believes Rian is a creative film director, and that Hamill is sorry for the fans based on his words about The Last Jedi. It's noted that Hamill went on to say that he was sorry also for his negativity about Kathleen Kennedy, and that he regrets saying what he said about The Last Jedi in general. So here's the thing about Mark Hamill. I think that they're pretty much telling Mark Hamill to say this, to be honest with you. I don't think that this is coming from Mark Hamill's actual words. I think that somebody caught up to Hamill, somebody from Disney told him to say X, Y, and Z, whatever, right? And this is basically where it was all done, before and after The Rise of Skywalker premiere. Many interviews are being done between the actors, the actresses, the creators, like the writers and directors, you name it. And Mark Hamill was very vocal. Let's not forget, back in 2017, I would say this was more so around September, October, and November, where they were really ramping up the marketing of the movie. Mark Hamill just looked so down. I mean, you could just see it on his face. You could just see it in his face. He was very upset with what happened with The Last Jedi. And you guys can find those interviews. You can find those points in time where he was on camera being, questioned about Luke's portrayal in the movie by Rian. He looks like a train wreck. I mean, he looks like he got hit by a bus. He was that upset. And when you think about it that way, I think that obviously Mark Hamill, somebody caught up to him. Let's not forget about what he did with The Last Jedi. You guys may recall, Mark Hamill was the one to reveal the release date of The Last Jedi on his Twitter account. The Last Jedi trailer, I must add, the final trailer. He actually revealed it on Twitter and had to take it down because somebody from Disney called up to him and told him in secret, you got to take this down, and basically he did, and they changed the trailer date. So Similar scenario, I believe, here is where he actually said things about The Last Jedi. Disney caught up to him, told him to reform his words, and there you have it. I mean, the words are there. It's on camera. Mark Hamill did not like Luke's, life in The Last Jedi and how he was used by Rian, or how Rian Johnson treated Star Wars in general. He constantly said this, that he even begged Rian Johnson to keep him alive as Luke in The Last Jedi, and Rian Johnson rejected that idea and wanted him killed off. You would think that if you're a true Star Wars fan and you got the actor of Luke himself telling you to keep himself alive, you would keep him alive in that movie. I would, at least. So, with that being said, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night